This is my video response to Hannah Davis's question, Week 1 Realism for POS 160. And basically she asked us to reflect on a quote by the author of the China's Unpeaceful Rise, John J. Mearsheimer. I'm probably butchering the last name, but sorry. And basically Mearsheimer was making the point that all nations, including China, are ultimately trying to maximize their power and trying to eventually, through this power, dominate the systems that they reside within, which in this case would be international politics, I would assume. And my response would basically be, can you point to a nation that's not trying to do that? Hannah lists Switzerland as an example of a country that's content in its place, but is Switzerland really content? Ever since the going back in history, probably mid 1700s, 1800s, roundabout, Switzerland started growing as an economic power, which has a power unto itself. It's not just merely military power we're talking about. And I think realists as a whole would say that yes, all nation states are trying to gain as much power as they can, and through this we can actually predict what actions they will take, which ones are most pragmatic for the nation state to continue A, existing, and B, to have power over its rivals, over its competitors, which in this case is all other nations, both around it and internationally. And Switzerland's version of obtaining this power was through controlling the economic systems, especially the banks, which is what they're known for. They're known famously for their banking in Switzerland, which is how they gain most of their repertoire and, I suppose, famousness, I suppose. So to answer your question, it makes sense that all nations would try to maximize their power, and it makes sense that this would line up with the realist version of global politics.